Hey everyone, welcome back. What I wanted to talk to you a little bit right now on is what I'm going to be doing in the future. Now, I was going to be doing a lot with the walking sticks. I still have the one with the Celtic design on it. Um, I'm not going to work on that right now. I just I guess I really don't have a good reason for it, except that there's other things that I want to try to work on. Uh, I make jewelry also, um, using beads, other things. Uh, I use the tagua nut, and that's this little guy here. That's a slice. It's a pretty good size nut. I believe most of these come from South America. I believe. This is a piece of bone, cow bone. I use this. I'll use this a little bit. Sorry. I'm going to use horn. Now, if you look at this horn, I bought two horns. They were supposed to be a pair. But as you can see, let me get the light up here a little bit more. As you can see, this horn is horrible. It's the worst horn I have ever seen. I will never buy from this place again. Not going to say where it was, but it'll clean up, but this is going to be a lot of work and a lot of wasted horn, let me tell you. This is just a little piece off the end that's solid that I'm going to be doing something on. I'm going to be doing inlays like I showed you before. I work with gems. I'm going to make pendants out of nap arrowheads. This is obsidian. And things like that. Oh, also, really strange, but this is half of an avocado nut. They get just almost like stone, but they're easy to work with, and they look pretty good. This one here, I think, will be black on the inside when it's done. Here's another half of an avocado. This one here is not quite ready. It takes quite a while for them to get really hard. And this is the shell of a hickory nut, a half. And I found out that when you use the little sanding disc on a Dremel, well, that ain't it. Well, I know I put it in here. There it is. The little sanding discs that you can get for Dremel, and you hit that, go over that, it's got a beautiful grain to it, which really kind of shocked me. So I made a frog out of one, and that went like that. The gal saw it and then said, "I gotta have that," so I didn't even get a chance to take a picture of it. But anyway, I working with that. I want to work on things. I also work on seashells. We have a daughter that lives in North Carolina, who lives just not that far from the beach, and they go there all the time and pick up seashells for us. They're a little harder to work on, but everything is fun. I guess I want to get to things that are a little smaller and not always this big long stick. I will finish it, and I will be doing sticks. I've got other things, and I've got all these sticks that this gentleman cut for me when he was taking my two trees down. One was the the maple, and the other was a flowering pear. I've never worked with flowering pear before. They look like they're going to be interesting, but they're going to have to sit around for another few months before they'll be ready. So it's just, I guess, a change in my life. When I got that COVID and then pneumonia right after, it really took a lot out of me. And I'm feeling pretty good, but I'm not on top of the world yet. And the doc said, for instances, that there are instances that take up to a year to lose all the after effects of the long COVID. Neighbor across the street, they've had COVID, but they only had the little short COVID where they just didn't feel good and tested positive for COVID. But he helped us as much as he could. He brought us some food and stuff like that, and so did other people. They brought us food, but they couldn't come in to help us because we were very contagious. So it was a long, lonely month, I'll tell you. A long, very lonely month. But anyway, I want to get on something happier. I'm excited to do this. I hope all of you will stay with me. Just something I have to do right now. So please stick around. Thank you. Bye. What I'm going to do now is I got the tree of life is what I did, and I got it all traced out. And I also went and seen which one of the tips was going to be best for this. It's been a while since I've done any of these, so you guys have to bear with me. But I think I found the tip, so I am going to get going here, and we'll see how it goes. I'm definitely not going to video it all. This is going to take a while to get all the limbs and roots and stuff, so we'll see how it goes. Alrighty? Okay. turn this off, get this camera up. I think my battery's getting really low. Just wanted to say a few things. I have worked with these circles before, and I've always had really good luck with them. I believe I get them from Amazon, but they are like a plywood, but this is a basswood plywood, and of course the different layers are glued, and I could tell this one here had, let me open the door a little bit here. This one here had a lot of glue soaked into the basswood itself. Some of the other ones I've used didn't have so much. They were really pretty decent. This one here had the glue soaked deep in different parts. I don't know if you could notice that some of them, the smoke just rolled off of them, and man, it just burned it. And other ones, there was hardly any smoke, and it was a lot nicer burning. The one with a lot of smoke and really sucked in was where the glue was. About the same thing if you get some wood that has a lot of sap in it. We'll do almost the same thing. But a lot of this is going to be filled in anyway, so it should come out all right. I was kind of disappointed that it was so heavy with glue, but I should have wore a mask, and I'm kicking myself in the rear end that I didn't wear a mask because of my lungs. But I did not. I didn't think of it until I got done and went, duh. Anyway, I just wanted to get that in, that this was, full of glue. So I'm going to take a rest before I do anything else, and the rest of it is going to be filling in the branches and the roots, and then around the edge here. So I'm just hoping it'll be good enough that people will like it. Okay, alrighty. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to try to finish out the Tree of Life. I don't know if I'm really liking the way it's coming out, but we'll see. We'll see. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish the border, or I'm going to do the border here, and I'm going to try a different way of doing it. I've got that little wire. I don't know if you can see it, but it's bent, and I am going to go around the edge, outside edge, and then and also around the, if I can get it over here, inside edge and go around outside edge just to see something different. Don't know. We'll see. So let me get everything set up, turned on, and we'll get after it. Well, it's done, but I don't know how well I like it. So-so. About all I can say for it is so-so. Not my best effort. Might have to try something a little more on it. Let me come back to you. I'll be back in a bit. All right, I think I like that a little better. Let me get the camera up here again. Yeah, I think I like that a little better. I don't know. It just seemed like it brought the border together. But, I don't know. Give me some comments. Tried to make it look like the tree had bark and the roots were rough. But, we just have to see. We just have to see. Now I'm gonna clean it up a little bit and put the first coat of polyurethane on it. So, come back to you in a bit. And remember, grab your cane, your hiking stick, your walking stick, whatever you use, and get out there, because nature is beautiful.